Anne Hawthorne presents An Authoress and a Viscount, a Regency romance, by Anne Hawthorne, performed by Mary Jane Wells. Chapter 1. Lavinia wasn't sure what exactly she expected from this year, the third year of her service at court. Part of her hoped the rules would relax and a lively quadrille would be allowed into the mix of dances. But it was as foolish a hope as wishing the sun would rise in the west one day. As far as Her Majesty was concerned, all this skipping around and twirling was most improper, and certainly would not do at a ball in her honour. Lavinia had never been to a proper ball before she came to court, as the second keeper of the robes. Not even at the height of her literary fame, when she was feted by the late Dr. Johnson's own friends, did she receive such invitations. However, she was far from ignorant of the output of printers. Her publisher, Mr. Wickman of St. Paul's Churchyard, made a good trade of music sheets for quadrilles, and for the more staid dancers, allemands. But that was outside, in the bustling world of London and Bath and Bristol, and the cities beyond, in the world where life was churning like a wild sea. Here, at King George's court, it was more akin to a mirror-smooth lake, and the dance seen most frequently at his Queen's birthday balls was the cotillon. This year, like all others, Queen Charlotte's birthday ball was held before her birthday. Her birthday was in May. However, according to the labyrinthine logic of court ceremonies, her birthday was celebrated in January. Lavinia drank her third glass of unsweetened champagne this evening. She was not usually partial to the drink, to any alcoholic drink, but it was hard to keep herself lively or even lifelike otherwise. She couldn't imagine where the tales of court leisure and indolence came from. Perhaps this sort of life really was going on somewhere far away beyond the orbit of her own experience. Lavinia, however, had to get up at 6 in the morning today, just as she had to do yesterday and every morning for the 3 years before that, and patiently wait to be summoned to her duties. But, of course, she couldn't even show a hint of that kind of regimen at Queen Charlotte's birthday ball. She knew that these were her duties, too, to smile and pretend gentle joy. Not just to pretend, she reminded herself. To be properly good and grateful, she had to do her best to feel it in her heart. How unnatural was she that an appointment most women in the country would have committed murder for brought her nothing but dull misery.
This is... Sample complete. Ready to continue?